Welcome to my presentation part of project number 1 for DBA 110 section 090. Today we are going to be exploring the ins and outs of Windows 8, hence the title, What is Really Up with Windows 8? This project focuses on two different parts of the Windows 8 operating system. One half on its start screen, the other half on two different applications picked by me as apps you should consider getting if you have Windows 8. The first half of the presentation is going to cover the new and improved operating system feature, the start screen, and boy is it a big one. I haven't heard such a heated debate between people since the Mac versus PC argument. There's some outraged people who hate the new start screen and just want their old start menu back. So you can definitely say that the start screen is completely different from anything that Microsoft has done in the past. But first, where's the start screen? And what is it? The start screen is essentially a hub for all your computer's inner workings. It's comprised mainly of tiles, which I will get to later in the presentation, but also is your navigation system for browsing through any applications, documents, or other saved data. You are able to start typing at any time to look up at a file on your computer by name or simply to search for something on the internet. Long gone are the days of having to open a browser, go to Google, type in what you want to find, and hit search. It is all there in a simple swipe of your fingers across the keyboard now. The start screen also allows easy access to any computer settings, giving you the opportunity to simply change visual and other aspects of your computer surroundings in just a few clicks. The last thing that the start menu does is that it allows for fluid switching between users without disrupting any of their personal settings or works, and it is easy to be logged into multiple users at the same time and switch back and forth between them. One may ask, why are Windows 7 and 8 so different? Another person may ask, what is really so different about them? It all boils down to, is Windows 8 different than Windows 7, and is it better? While Windows 7 has followed the tradition of its predecessors with only slight changes to the visual aspects, Windows 8 tosses any old designs out the window, so to speak. Get it? Windows, tossing it out the windows. Anyway, this is what shocks people at first. They aren't used to it, so immediately is foreign and different and bad, when in reality, all the same options are there in Windows 8. They've just been revamped and moved. Another slight change from Windows 7 to 8 is that Windows Explorer has also been tossed out the window, and the new Explorer ribbon has taken its place. This is essentially an extension of the start screen and allows the user to have the same controls as Windows Explorer did in Windows 7, just in a new and easier way. A big difference between the two different versions of Windows is the integrated programs. Windows 7 has no programs already installed on it when you buy it. Everything you want has to be downloaded yourself. Windows, however, is completely opposite. The developers have built in these programs which can take full capacity of the operating system. Another feature which allows for more intertwined apps with the operating system is the Windows App Store, which is essentially the same thing as the App Store on a Mac. It allows the user to easily install many different applications, and you may never need to search on the web for an application again. The last thing that is different between Windows 7 and Windows 8 is the cloud services. Cloud services such as cloud storage for files has taken off in the last 2 years or so. Windows 8 is following right along with that trend and has something called SkyDrive automatically built into the operating system, allowing users to save and access documents from various devices. Windows 7 did not have this feature built in and requires external applications such as Google Drive or Dropbox, etc., to be installed on the computer. As I mentioned before, a huge part of the new Windows 8 start screen is the tiles, which it is composed mainly of. Tiles are rectangles or squares which live on the start screen, allowing for quick access to many different things. These tiles allow access to your desktop, mail, games, even documents, websites, and contacts. Not only do they allow customizability with their size, shape, color, and location, but many also have live features built into them. For example, take a mail tile. It would automatically update to show any new messages when they came in, and likewise, a weather tile will constantly update with the temperature and the forecast. This makes it even easier to see what you need to with a simple glance at your start screen. Another unique thing about tiles is that they allow deep linking, which means that you can have a series of tiles inside of each other linking a different part of an application. Take the Kindle app. There would be a large link to the home page of your Kindle app. However, you could deep link individual books below that tile so that you could get to your current book obsession in one easy click. The last and probably least interesting thing about the tiles is the size adjustments between devices, but it is still very important. Say you are logged in on two different devices with different screen measurements/resolutions. The tiles will automatically adjust to fit perfectly to each screen dimension without disrupting your layout. We have now reached the second part of this presentation, a look at two completely different apps which I chose as being useful for not only students but to all kinds of people. The first app which I chose hits deep at my college student purse strings. It is the Core Smart eTextbooks app. This app connects directly to your Core Smart account, which, if you are unfamiliar with, is a site which rents out electronic textbooks to students. It is a well-known fact that college textbooks are overpriced. Many students end up renting their books as it saves money, and you rarely need a textbook after the class is finished, which would just waste paper if you had bought the book. But today's students are getting even smarter and realizing that they can save even more money as well as the environment if they rent their textbooks electronically. Another plus to renting textbooks online is that you never have to carry around a too heavy bag with about 20 pounds of fat textbooks in them again, saving your back as well as your bank. I'm sure every single person has forgotten their textbook at least once the class and really needed it. This is where electronic textbooks really shine. You can't forget your book. All you need is a computer with internet access, and you can get your books online anywhere. The last and probably best feature of the Windows 8 Core Smart eTextbooks app is that it allows you to download 5 books to your computer, be it a chapter or the entire book, and read them offline so you don't even have to worry about internet access. The second app, which I chose, has nothing to do with being a student. Everyone can benefit from this app. In the recent months, I found myself checking the weather online multiple times a day as the weather gods have decided that they can't make up their mind about what should happen to the south. The Weather Channel app for Windows 8 allows you to get real-time information and forecasts through various means. The most important thing is that the Weather Channel app does that no other app does is that its tile is live, giving you minute up-to-date information on the current weather, as well as sending out alerts to your start screen and desktop for severe weather changes. It also features complete customizable forecasts and radars, giving you the weather updates and outlook that you want, as well as giving them for different cities depending on your needs. Another unique and interesting feature is that the app contains videos from meteorologists about weather changes happening all over the world. And the final thing that is great about this app is that because it was designed for Windows 8, it blends absolutely seamlessly into the aesthetics of Windows 8. That is all for my presentation. Hopefully this has brought information to you about Windows 8 and its apps. I certainly learned a great deal while researching this project. Thanks for watching/reading. Bye.